Okay. Hi. Now I want to talk about. I know I've done videos on this, but I still get emails and I still get people. Bless their hearts, they're so sweet, but they're so worried that they're not the bride. You know, they're here. They get all. They go every day, but down somewhere down there, they get that doubt. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Listen to me. None of us are good enough. None of us are good enough, okay? We're all human, all right? Again, I have said this a gazillion times. He knows exactly what he's coming to get, who he's coming to get. He knows you better than anybody, okay? He knows you. You cannot let the enemy whisper in your ear, especially now. Enemy is going to be whispering all kinds of things, telling you you're not good enough, you're not going, and he expects this and expects that. You know what he expects? I know what he expects from me. He expects me to whistle while I work. He expects me to not have a care in the world. He expects me to, um, when things arise during my day, which I'm just like you, I have many things arise during the day, right? That I don't handle them on my own. That I go to him right away. I talk to him all day long. I mean, all day long. Lord, oh Lord, 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 please, Lord, you're gonna have to take this right now because if I think about this one more minute, I'm gonna start festering. Lord, this is a festering thing, and I don't want to do that. So Lord, take it, please, and get this out of my mind right now. I'm not even gonna bring this up, okay? My my ex sister-in-law, who I love, my second husband, the one that stole all my money and did me wrong, but it's okay. Um, he didn't steal all of it. My friend stole the other part of it, but he just had a whole nother life going with a woman for 2 years, and I didn't have a clue, not one single clue about that. But you gotta bless him. I forgive him. I hope he has a wonderful life. But his sister moved two doors down, right? So of course, when I see her out, or my brother-in-law drive by, my mind wants to go, back, back, back. And so I gotta shake. I gotta stop. Say no, 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 because that's exactly what the enemy wants me to do. The enemy wants me to have perfect timing where I see something, where it triggers something. You understand? So when those moments, they're moments, is what they are. They're moments, and it's conquering those moments. Okay? So, and I have to say, Lord, I don't even want to think about that. Okay? Because then I'm gonna get mad. I don't want to get mad. Okay? I don't want to get mad today. I'm walking in my, I don't want to get mad. So Lord, take that from me. I do this all day long. I do it all day long. So because these are just trigger things, trigger things. I look outside. I had to have my car towed. It's in the backyard. I tried to hide it from my daughter so she didn't see the front all wrecked, smashed windshield, and got a tire blown out. Can't get the thing off, and where was I going to have it towed? I couldn't. I didn't have the money to get it fixed. Where am I going to have it towed to? I mean, I have insurance, but I mean, I don't even know. Taylor did it, but anyway, I had it. I have it facing like toward the alley, the front of it, so she can't see it. But every time I look out that car, I just wanna run and run and run and just go and just beat that boy's butt, you know. And but so but I can't do that because you know what? What would have happened to him all winter long if he wouldn't have had that car to live in and sleep in? He'd have froze to death. I will tell you this: he would have froze to death. My daughter wouldn't let him in, right? So um, that was his home all winter long. It is what it is. But if I go out there and look at it, I want to scream. So it's a trigger point for me. Okay, so but now my daughter, she's seen the car, but she has not seen the front of it, right? And she's pregnant, so she's not gonna walk out there and see it. So, um, but she'll say something about the car, and I do anything and everything to side, to dance around that subject. I change the subject right away. anything that's confrontational, that I know is a negative confrontational, that there's no point in it. Why are you going to do that? Because nothing can be done about it right now. Nothing can change right now. And it's just to argue. You know what I mean? Just for argument's sake. Those kind of things, you just have to learn to don't even confront them. Don't even start that. Don't answer it. Don't allow them the doorway to for that conversation to happen. And that's what I do. She doesn't like that, but it's too bad. Too bad, so sad. You know, I'm not doing it. But so I try not to look outside so I can see that car because, oh, but then, you know, it was his home. You know, that car saved his life, and, you know, when I have money, I'll get it fixed. But these are things that we go through, okay, and that the enemy wants to start whispering, okay, is our trigger points. You know, starts our trigger points. What I had to learn to do, and I keep saying, we have great days, but we have bad moments in those days, okay? And the key is containing those moments, handling those moments, knowing what to do in those moments. When those moments arise, you know, in our day, you give it to him. You know, that's why do you think he always says, give it to me, come to me, come to me, come to me? Because he knows us. He knows this world that we live in. He knows what can happen to us, right? He knows where we can go just that quickly. He knows how things can spiral out of control. So that's why he says, give it to me immediately. Immediately, give me everything. Give me all your burdens. Give me all your worries. Give me all your needs. Give them to me now. Because he wants you to do that. Okay? So the enemy doesn't have, you know, a place there. Okay? He knows how the enemy works. Oh my gosh. Of course he does. So he's trying to help us here, right? And that's why he says, give it to me. Give it to me and let it go. You know? Because he knows how we'll spiral down. When we spiral down, we start doubting. Because if you don't learn to contain those moments are the ones that, right? That lead to bad days, right? You know? And you can have one bad day, but then it goes to another bad day, another bad day, another bad day. So instead of having bad moments throughout the days, you're having bad days throughout the week, throughout the month. So, and then that's how our lives get into that rut of the depression and, oh, life is so bad. I don't even know how I'm ever going to get out of this. You understand? See how that does? They're by moments. And you don't contain those moments. You have to learn. Let it go. Give it to him. Let it go. I have seen how they spiral, okay? I have had those bad moments that have led to bad days, which have led to multiple bad days, bad weeks, bad months, and bad years. And you know what? If I've learned anything, I ain't going back to that. I ain't doing it. Once you get it, you know, the thing is to know that you know that you know. Once you get it, it's so easy. But that's why he says, give me everything. These aren't just words for him. You understand? He just doesn't say things if there's not a reason. Okay? And now he's telling us what all these reasons are. You can't do it alone. We are not capable of it. Because good, evil. Good, evil. When you're here alone on this earth and you're not having him do it for you, that weight goes to the evil. You know what I mean? It's going to get stronger to come after you. But if he knows that he's got Jesus, you know, that he's fighting Jesus and not you, scales all of a sudden go up in your favor, right? So you got to let him do what he's promised. You got to let him do what he does for us. And that, okay, that's your steps. It's your steps. Have to do that. You know, contain those moments. Be aware of them. Be aware of them. But you, do I think, let's say one of my moments aren't contained, you know? Do I think that's going to keep me from being a bride? No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No. And somebody had asked me too about faith, because in the Bible it says it is a sin to not have faith. Okay. Well, I think in there he's talking, you have to understand the time he was talking in. If they didn't have faith, meaning, first of all, if they didn't believe in God, right? They didn't believe in Jesus, it was a sin not to believe in him, not to have faith in him, that he was the Son of God and he was who he was and he is who he is. And now if someone says that sin not to have faith, it's not a sin. I mean, if somebody says it's not a sin to have faith, meaning now it's not a sin to not have faith. I'm talking on a moment basis, on a daily basis. Like when sometimes we start having doubt, we start losing faith in what he's going to do for us that day. Not that we're losing faith or we don't have faith in who he is, and that he's our Savior. It's we in our flesh, we start losing faith in, oh my gosh, is he going to give me that miracle, or what's he going to do work in my life? Because he said he would do that, but we defeat ourselves, see? And so we start losing faith in our daily, in his daily promise to us, okay? And that in a daily promise. So, that's not going to keep you from being a bride, okay? It's not going to keep you from being a bride. But you have to recognize when you have these times. Say, Lord, I'm so sorry. I was weak. I was so weak. I was boo-hooing. I was feeling sorry for myself. I was, because what situation I'm in. It's a dire straits. I'm in dire straits here. I know you're going to do something, but I just don't see it. I don't know what you're doing. And sometimes I just, do the Phoebe run. I just throw my hands up and start running like a crazy person thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? You lose it for that moment. You lose it, okay? That doesn't mean you lose faith. It doesn't mean you lose faith in him. It just meant that you were weak in that moment and you couldn't see that day what he was going to do for you. That's all. You know what? The best way to overcome that is just don't have it. We all get them. We all get them. Okay? And if you do not release that out of your mind, the minute it comes in, it'll stay there for a while. And it'll do a little bit of damage. Meaning, it won't do damage. It'll be aggravation for you. Why? The minute things like that come in, just, wipe them out. Because it's not true. It's not true. If he has not supplied you with whatever it is that you need, okay, he doesn't want you to have it right then. He has a perfect time for it. Or we think, it's do or die right now, huh? Or, right now. He knows better. He knows better. So, it's not a do or die for him. Tomorrow will come. I'll finish this later.